Swiss psychologist Jean Piaget is widely acknowledged in the field of child development. His studies regarding the cognitive development of children are at the foundation of constructivist-based teaching practices. His four-stage theory explores the ways children acquire, construct, and use knowledge. His research supports the idea that cognitive development through maturation and experiences involves constant reorganization of mental processes. Piaget suggests that development precedes learning, and through internal representations of the world, termed schemata, and constant interaction with their environment, children have the capacity to be active learners and construct meaning for themselves. Unlike Piaget's assertion that development precedes learning, Lev Vygotsky's theories support the idea that learning is dependent upon social interactions to develop cognition. He identified the importance on the role of the more knowledgeable other in providing support and guidance through development. The more knowledgeable other is described as a teacher, parent, peer, or even a technology. He also emphasized the importance of language as a fundamental cultural tool for development. Vygotsky described a feature that he termed the zone of proximal development. He proposed this zone exists between what a child knows and what they are capable of understanding with assistance. When teachers devise authentic and challenging activities that are aimed within this zone, students can move towards attaining their potential and more complex understanding is achieved. Vygotsky's work has greatly influenced many pedagogical approaches in the modern classroom, including mixed ability groupings, peer-to-peer learning, collaborative learning, modeling, and scaffolding. Lawrence Kohlberg's work addresses the relationship between cognitive and moral development. Extending on Piaget's theories, Kohlberg's six-stage moral development theory explored the idea that morality cannot be explicitly taught, rather it develops via a series of cognitive structures that inform and progress moral thinking. Kohlberg's research involved posing questions to children regarding moral dilemmas to distinguish their level of moral reasoning. His theory suggests that critical thinking is applied and fortified through the development of moral values. Kohlberg's research provides evidence that school curriculums can support moral education to aid students in achieving high levels of awareness and action in the classroom. American psychologist Elliot Turiel's domain theory is influential in the study of moral development through culture and society. Turiel's theory outlines three domains of knowledge: the moral, the societal, and the psychological. Turiel explored the interrelationship between autonomy and social conventions and their impact on moral development. The theory explores the influence of societal relationships on children's thinking and behavior. In contrast to widely held thinking, Turiel's groundbreaking research provides evidence that young children have the capacity to distinguish between issues concerning justice and the welfare of others, benefits to themselves, and rights within the practices of social normality. In order to effectively impact on the academic success and emotional well-being of students, teachers need to have a broad understanding of both cognitive and moral development. Many theories suggest predictable patterns occur in the psychological and emotional growth in children. In having an awareness of the cognitive stages and associated behavioral patterns, teachers can support and challenge their students effectively and make logical curriculum decisions to support their learning. According to many constructivist theorists, the school-aged child's primary relationship is with the school and its wider community, making it the most appropriate setting to provide fundamental skills for participation in society. Knowledge of developmental stages can aid teachers in tailoring learning and assessment for individual students and inform effective and inclusive lesson planning. Teachers are highly influential role models of ethical values and rules. Opportunities for students to examine their own behaviour should be regularly provided in the classroom. As caregivers, teachers can support the students' internalization of moral and social conduct and foster the development of the child's emerging view of self. This self-view can establish a foundation for early morality and in turn govern future moral attitudes and behaviour. Piaget's theory asserts the importance of matching learning experiences to the developmental stage of the child. When applied to the design of mathematics activities, his theory can be used to explore concrete operation, assess the learner's current cognitive level, and prepare them for understanding abstract concepts. According to Piaget, children in the concrete operation stage will struggle to comprehend abstract terms. Concepts such as more and equal without written or object-based representations of numerical value may prove difficult to understand. In a Grade 2 mathematics classroom, teachers that provide a variety of learning experiences, including the use of manipulative materials and play-based activities, help students to investigate numbers through representation, modeling, and grouping. This lays the foundation for more advanced mathematical thinking, such as making meaningful connections between addition and subtraction. Further to this, and in keeping with Piaget's stages of development, concrete experiences must occur before students can attain the ability to verbalize abstract concepts. Therefore, focus should be placed on task-orientated assessment to avoid confusion between the student's verbal ability and their actions. Kohlberg's theory of moral development can be integrated into the classroom through discussion and role-play activities that explore moral issues. Role-play activities place learners in another person's shoes and aid in the discovery of new perspectives to develop their understanding of the world through an experience of community. Classroom activities that combine real-life scenarios with discussion allow students to consider other points of view, analyze those viewpoints, and evaluate their understanding, thus using skills that are at the core of moral reasoning. In a grade 3 classroom, role-play-based activities could be used as a lead into the establishment of classroom rules. Teachers who design rules in collaboration with students can aid in determining what students define as being fair and just behaviour. Kohlberg's theory suggests that children in the conventional stage are more inclined to follow rules that acknowledge their desired classroom environment. The resulting agreement and importance placed on student views also provides an example of democracy in the classroom.